Yes, guys, so welcome back to another preview and predicted lineup. It is Brentford taking on Arsenal in the Carabao Cup round three. Of course, we're going away to Brentford, guys, Wednesday night tomorrow, 8 p.m. kickoff. You guys are going to watch the game. Well, actually, I can watch the game later on in the stream, but make sure you hit like buttons up, guys. Yes, I'm meant to have a Brentford fan. Big up to Mr. B. He will be coming on, hopefully. I think he's running a bit late, so I'm gonna get started, guys, and he'll join hopefully midway through. If not, I think he's on. I think he's on. He's gone to. He's on holiday, so it's completely understandable if you can't join tonight. So I thought, I'm gonna do the preview anyway, guys, and then give my thoughts on into the game, the Carabao Cup itself, the lineup, obviously the opponents we're gonna be facing, and all that stuff. Once again, guys, mic's destroyed. It's broken, bro. Literally, look, this mic here, guys, yeah, is not working today. It's not been working for ages. So, yeah, make sure you guys smash like buttons and also sub the channel if you are new. And give us my man, Mr. B, as well in the title. Even if he doesn't come on tonight, please give him a sub. He's a great YouTuber. And hopefully he can come on in the future when I think we came in like November next. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Carabao Cup, the so-called Mickey Mouse Trophy, guys. You know, the Mickey Mouse Trophy. Yeah, the trophy, the trophy that everyone seems to sort of dismiss. I don't. I want to win that Carabao Cup. You know, Arsenal have only won two in our history, by the way. I've never seen it since we've been born. I think someone put in my chat. I think it was Craig. Be up to Craig if he's watching this. Craig said the last time we won a Carabao Cup was 29 years ago. It is insane how much disrespect this trophy does get. Look, it's a League Cup at the end of the day. It is a trophy, you know, and I want to win this trophy, and we've only won two in our history. So I am taking this seriously, and we should be, as Arsenal Football Club, we should be taking every single competition seriously. You know, it's as simple as that. But I think not just Arsenal. I think there's other big teams that we usually associate these rounds, these early rounds, like, and not just Carabao Cup but FA Cup as well. You know, we play a much more younger or like reserves, like our B team for this type of competition. I think we should go strong for this competition, and I want to win this, guys. All right, I want to win the Carabao Cup. You know, the last time I've seen us come close to winning this was that final, 2018, when we got battered by Man City 3-0 in it. So I want a nice Carabao Cup run. I want to win the Carabao Cup, and it starts against Brentford away from home. It's gonna be a tough game. You know, it's a Premier League fixture. One of the toughest teams we could have really got in the draw. You know, going away from home as well. It's going to be tough. I do expect Arteta to rotate. Do I expect Brentford to rotate? Probably not. I think this is a competition where they can take really seriously, and no disrespect to Brentford, but they ain't going to do anything in the Premier League apart from probably get mid-table or maybe push for Europe this season. I don't think they will personally. I think they have a little drop in form due to Ivan Toney not being playing for them, not being available for them. So I think they can put all their eggs in one basket for this other competition, and it'd be nice to win a piece of silver, a trophy for a club like Brentford. Clubs like Brentford, you know, Brighton haven't won one. So I think expect these type of teams to go really strong, and expect the other big teams like Arsenal, you know, your Man Cities. I mean, Man City can play the beat team and whack for you, but you know, your Liverpool's, Arsenal's to go a bit more, not necessarily weaker, but a bit more reserved. You could say, guys. I think that is the right word to use. But yeah, look, Wednesday night, guys. I'm gonna get my lineup in a minute, but we must see the players start, and there's only one player who needs to start. That we all need to see, and that will give us many answers if he does not start. ML Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe has got to start this game. You know, that's a no-brainer. Smith Rowe has got to start this game, guys. All right, because if he don't, then we know something's wrong. And if he don't start this game, if I was Smith Rowe and I'm not starting this game, and let alone coming off the bench in the last 3 minutes against Tottenham, if I was Smith Rowe and I'm not starting this game, I'll knock on Arteta's door on Thursday morning saying, I want you to terminate my contract. I want to move and play some football. You know, because what is wrong with this guy? But I actually think he will start this game. But it just shows you how much, you know, midfielders there is in front of Smith Rowe. Guys, we've got a very special guest.
Oh,
My bro.
guys. Okay.
How you doing, man? You all good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yes, mate.
Yeah,
We're gonna preview the game for Wednesday night, my friend. So,
yeah, yeah. Not confident, no. I'm
I,
not actually
I,
confident now.
oh, you're not. Look, I
Oh,
want to
man.
start with guys. Before we do start, make sure you give Mr. B a sub as well. The link's literally in the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Got
uploading
58
very
subs now.
consistently. Yes, big up,
58
man.
subs.
So, yeah. So I want to start with Mr. B. Right. I want to start with obviously Brentford and how's your season been going so far, in your opinion?
It was going well, man. It was going well. And then what
Yeah.
happened? Lost to Newcastle and then, Everton, man. Everton, are not a great team, man. They're just not. And how we could lose to them, I just don't know, man. I mean, I'm away on
Yeah.
holiday. I'm in Devon and I watched the game and I thought I'm here to chill out and have a good time. I fucking watched the game and I got so pissed off, man. You know,
I mean, how
we
did
were
you guys
poor.
lose to them, bro? They're Everton, man.
I know, I
I
know.
couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that, bro. But
No, man.
yeah,
I couldn't believe it, bro, either. I mean, I thought, shit, I know Arsenal struggled, but you beat them. I know
mm,
you, and, you were defensively good. But we can, we got a goal, but we still conceded three. And I couldn't believe it. Yeah,
I
you
mean,
beat us. Yeah,
going back to last season, I mean, you guys had a great season. To be fair, I think you was very
yeah,
close
man.
to getting
Yeah.
you was very close to getting. Was it Conference League
Oh,
last
yeah, yeah,
season?
yeah. Yeah, we were only
And
picked by last, sort of, was it Brighton, Villa, or whatever, in the end.
yeah, so
So,
do you see a similar season this season, mate, or are you're not
well,
confident?
at the moment, I'm not confident unless we can turn this around because, it's not looking great. And I done a review earlier, my reaction, man, and I was just on a massive rant.
Yeah,
Massive
I'm
rant.
not surprised.
I was so pissed, man. I just went off on one. I couldn't deal with it, because this ain't how we are. We're not 100% at the moment. We're not stinging, and we're
Mm.
just nothing going right. And our defence has gone downhill, and the keeper's shit. So we got rid of Raya for this. This pile of shite. I mean,
Wait, so who's your new goalkeeper now? What's his name?
oh, it's Mark Flecken.
Mark Flecken.
Yeah,
Jeez, man. So
I
is he
know.
crap?
Who the fuck is he? I couldn't believe it, right? Because he got him from, was it Freiburg in Germany, right?
Jeez, man.
And
Yeah.
apparently he kept loads of clean sheets there, loads of clean sheets. But yeah, that's in Germany in the Farmers League.
Yeah,
You come to the
exactly.
Premiership, man, and he's obviously at Holland International, apparently. Well, he has played. I see him the other day, and he looked shit then as well. So,
I mean, look, talking about the goalkeepers, yeah. Obviously, thanks for Dan Ryan, by the way. He's came in and he's absolutely just completely dismissed Rams out of his place now. If he starts against
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys, he's gonna be number one, I think. But he's a quality goalkeeper, man. I bet you was gutted when
Yeah.
you had to let him go.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. I was so gutted. How he done for us, like, it's like when we was in the championship as well. He was immense there,
Mm.
and I thought, oh no, we can't let this guy go. But the thing is, he didn't want to play for us, so we had to kind of do that. We had to let him go in the end, and all it is a loan to you with an option to buy. And I thought,
Mm.
why can't you just pay outright? I mean, I thought I was Edu Shittery again, Shithousery again. That's what I think it is, but. I was, but then we lumbered with this load of shit. It's not good, man. We had a great goalie, now we got a useless one. I wanted to get Ramsdale off you lot, get him on loan. Let's do a swap deal or something. I think do that option.
Mm.
If you're going to take Raya, let's have Ramsdale. He's a good
I
keeper.
mean,
I rate him, but
yeah, he is. I just think, mate, Ryan's quality. I think last season he was up there. at least top three best goalkeepers in the Premier League last season. I don't get me wrong. I think Ramsdale said for so many times, but Rice came in. He looks so. What I love about him the most, he's very. I don't know if he's done the same at Brentford, but he's right when he gets the ball. He's very composed. He's very confident. He can play out the back really well. You know. And did you see the save that he made against Tottenham? Other day?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
quality,
yeah,
man.
he was great. You know, and you could see it already commanding, and he comes, he gets the ball, he catches the ball, he rolls it out, he passes it. You know, he commands his area, man, and that's what you want. You want somebody that's reliable and comfortable and confident there. You know, I mean, Ramsdale can be at times, but he can be rash as well. Ramsdale, can't he? Is the problem.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you know, top keeper, and I think you know you got to try and keep him happy now. Ramsdale, I don't know how you're going to do that. He'd probably want to go now. You know, so
yeah. I think. Look, it was a very not weird, but it was very out of the blue that we signed, you know, your goalkeeper because of how well Ramsdale played last season. But it just looks, as Arsenal fans, we see it as Arteta wants someone to go above Ramsdale now, you know, because I don't understand why. I think Ramsdale was a very good goalkeeper, and if you would have asked us, do we need another goalkeeper for this window, we would have said no chance because we got Ramsdale. We had Matt Turner as well. We went to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
So it was one of those out of the blue. But he's only a loan deal, so there is a chance that he could go back to you guys. If not, I think we're going to pay you like 30 mil or something.
I mean, 27.
So, yeah, 27, something like that. But
you know, it's no good him coming back to us, man. If he don't want to play for us, what's the point? You know, he can't.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I'd love him back, he don't want to play with us. So, you know, we'd be stuck with him and trying to see where else he can go would be the problem. So, but you know, Spurs would have actually paid the actual, what was it, 40 mil? I think they would have paid the full amount.
Yeah, they would have.
For him. And I thought, you know, why can he just go on there? I know it's still down to the player. I know you'll say it's still down to the player where he wants to go. But at the end of the day, you're obliged if the team's bid that full amount, he's got to go. The player's got to go to that team, surely, you know.
Yeah, 100% agree with you, man. 100% agree. I want to ask you about obviously your manager. As an Arsenal fan, I rate him very highly. You know, Thomas Frank. I think he's quality. But what's your thoughts on Thomas Frank for your team, bro?
Oh man, he's class. He's an awesome manager. But I mean, you know, the thing is, at the moment, I don't know what he's going to do because you know how are we going to pull this out around now? Because got Rico Henry out for the whole season. Kevin Shardy now has got an injury. What do you call it? Adonna. What's the Adonna? I can't think of the word. Like muscle thing. Adonna or something. I don't know. But he's got some sort of tear or something with a muscle, and so he's got to have an operation. And you know, so it's just all falling apart, and we ain't got a big enough squad, you know, to cope with that. You know, unlike you lot, you know, you got a massive squad, man, and you can choose from other players. We ain't got that thing, you know, that choice. So it's not looking great.
I mean, look, what I will say is about this competition, the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
You see, I've said this before you came on. You see the many of like the big teams like us, you know, Man City, Liverpool. They like we all rotate our squads. You know, we play as like B teams because we don't take it seriously. But I'm thinking like a club like you guys, and no disrespect to you guys, but a club like Brentford, you guys should take this really seriously, you know, and you guys can go to like the Wembley and win the whole thing.
Well, yeah, I'd love it. I mean, because you know we haven't won a trophy pretty much. I mean, we've got a championship trophy. That's the only really recent thing we got. So, you know, a trophy would be amazing. But with the team we've got at the moment, I don't think it's going to happen. You know, it's got too many injuries and not enough, you know, in the background there replacement. So it's just not. We're a bit thin on the ground for players, man. So. You
Yeah,
know,
that
we
is
do.
literally for you guys, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, but yeah. Next thing I want to talk about, my man, is obviously coming to this game away at Brentford. Obviously, we played each other last season. We beat you
yeah.
3-0 at the Emirates. No, sorry,
Mm.
at your ground, wasn't it? It was 3-0.
Oh, it was. Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
Emirates, well, I think was it was 1-1, wasn't it? Like all you had the
Yeah,
whole
and
VAR
we was all over you, and
controversy.
we had loads of chances in that game. You know,
Yeah,
we should have beaten you
yeah.
really, but you know,
Ivan
and then that
Tony bullied us
obviously,
that game, bro. Honestly,
yeah, the
Tony ripped
referee,
us. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
We deserved the
I
goal
think
though, man. Come on, you know, you got to
yeah, you
say we
did.
deserved it. You know, we deserved something out of the game. So you know, I mean
Yeah,
that game when
100%.
you beat us 3-0, we didn't turn up.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
It wasn't. I mean, you got a great performance by
yeah.
Arsenal, but we didn't turn up for it. So
No,
you know,
yeah, but
and
when you came to the Emirates, man, you honestly could have got the win. I thought because you
oh
honestly
yeah, yeah,
had the better chances, and obviously that whole VAR controversy happened when it got to draw the lines. But apart from that, right, you
yeah.
definitely deserve the point, 100%. Because Ivan Tony, I think you had who's the other one? Is it Embuemo, whatever his name is as well?
Bomo, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it, Embuemo. They bullied us, bro. I've never seen anyone bully Saliba, but Tony did. You know, Saliba couldn't handle him because of how good Tony is, and we'll talk
Yeah.
about him, you know, a bit later on. But yeah, and then obviously the season before that was when you got promoted and you beat us 2-0 on the first game of the
Oh yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah. I always remember that one. Yeah.
That game still gives you nightmares, man. I think it was, what's his name? Sergi Canos. Have you still got
Yeah.
Sergi Canos?
No, he's gone, mate. He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
He's totally gone. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He's
wow.
left now. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. And
how
I was
come?
there. I
Was
was
it?
actually there. I was there for that. And you
Oh,
know,
wow, man. First game
I'm
back for
sorry. I'm
Brentford.
sorry. I feel sorry for you, not in a way, but you know, it was a great ring. You know, to be back in the big time in the big league. You know,
Yeah.
and be there and beat you lot. You know, and then you know have a really great season as well. You know, we beat the big teams. We beat City and we beat them twice last year. So the champion. So you know, it shows what you can do. Okay, we ain't a massive team. We're a small club. But we got, you know, we had some really good players. We're not blessed with loads of talent, but we work as a team, you know, and pull together. And we're 100%. Well, not lately, but we were, you know, last season. And I think we was riding the crest of a wave at one stage. I think especially the first season and probably last season too. But you know, it's all gone a bit flat. I think now with all this and losing players,
Yeah.
especially Tony. But you know, it was his own fault, and I can't stand the guy in a way what he said about us. So, you know, I'd love to get him back for the rest of the season, but if he goes, I ain't going to lose any sleep over it. So, you know, 80 mil or whatever it's going to be. So,
I mean, I wanted to ask you as a Brentford fan, yeah, how you see Arsenal this season, you know, because obviously last season we was in a title race. We capitulated and we bottled it. Obviously, Man City won it. This
yeah,
season,
yeah.
we haven't been playing that well. How do you see Arsenal this season? And, you know, in your opinion, do you think we can be back into another title race?
Yeah, I don't think you've got a problem, mate. I can't see you having a problem, man. Because, yeah, I know you had that recent thing against Spurs and everyone was in meltdown again with drawing to Spurs 2-2. You know, Spurs were the better team, let's be honest. I think they
Yeah,
looked the better team. But you got 2 goals, you still scored 2, and you got a point out of it. So, you know, what's the problem? I'd rather be in your shoes than where we are
mm,
any day, you know, with a bigger squad and everything. And, you know, to come back, you know, you've still got teams you can bounce back against and, you know, beat. I mean, we got you lot tomorrow, and okay, maybe we could, but we've got obviously probably playing our reserves, you know, these younger players maybe, like we did last time. We don't know what team you'll have out, but then again, we got. I can't even remember who we were playing in the league. Actually, I ain't thought that far ahead because I'm away at the moment. But
yeah.
I can't. Have you got there? Who we got? Can you see who we got there? I can't see at
Um,
the moment. I can get my phone and look, but
Let me have a look.
still trying to think who we got. I think it's
You
away on
guys
it.
have got Nottingham Forest away.
Oh, Forest, that's it.
I think
Yeah.
you lot could win that, man. Well, it is away though, isn't it, at Nottingham Forest? But
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I think Forest are a decent team. I rate Forest. I don't know, really. I mean, they ain't got Brennan Johnson or anything anymore, so
yeah.
maybe we could, but I don't know, really. Depends how well we get on. If we get back to bounce back against you lot, maybe. I don't know. Give us a bit of confidence, but
So did you say you think they're going to play the reserves, Brentford, against Arsenal?
well, yeah, we're going to probably play a mixture of our younger players and the older. I think experience, I would say. I think we've done that in the last game against Newport. So we had some of the experience there. We had like the Ensign and everything. I think Norgard and players like that. But then we also had younger players coming in. Ola Kigby, who I rate, he's a good young talent. You know, he looks very good, promising. But then we've also got Brearley, who's another youngster who looks fairly talented. But you've got to give them time. You've got to give them games. You know, you can't just throw them in and expect them to do anything. So, and our goalie, Balcom, Henry Balcom, he looked good, and he saved some one or two against Newport in the penalty last time. So that got us through because it was 1-1, and then we went to penalties, and so we won 3-0 on that because he saved a few. Well, I think one or something, and the other two they missed, but. You know, he looks decent keeper, so you know
maybe
he's very
he should
young.
be your number one. Maybe he should be your number one over that Flecken guy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, actually, I'll give even Strakosha a go. Give him a run because he's our second goalie. You know, number 2. So I think let's give him a go because if this guy keeps failing, which he's doing at the moment, you know, he don't look good at all. He don't look reliable. He's dropping things, he's punching things, whatever, and he's not, looks like saving anything. So I would give Strakosha a go, man. You know, he can't do any worse, can he? So, let's try someone else.
All right. Before we move on to the lineups and the predictions, I want to talk obviously about Ivan Toney because did you watch your manager press conference today? He did speak about.
No. I missed it.
He was asked about Ivan Toney, and he said there will be activity in the window. So I've got a feeling that he's definitely going to leave you guys. Hopefully he does come to Arsenal. I'm a massive fan of the guy, man. I'm a massive fan, and I said last season, right? No, it's this season. Now that Kane's left, on paper, he's the second best striker in the Premier League behind Haaland, in my opinion. I think he's quality, and as I said, he bullied us. I mean, Saliba, Gabriel, we couldn't handle him because he is a quality, world-class striker. Yeah, beast. Was it 20 goals last season, wasn't it, for you guys?
Yeah, man, yeah. He was only behind Kane and Haaland, so third. So.
There we go, yeah. But obviously, what's your thoughts on him? And I know you sort of touched on it about him, you know, it was his fault and all that stuff, but yeah. What's your thoughts? I mean, him going to Arsenal, would that be a good signing for Arsenal, and would it be a good move for him?
Well, it probably would be. He's a bigger team, obviously. He's a big giant of a team, so it might help him more. But let's just hope he don't do the same shit when he comes to you. If he comes to you, then would he do the same shit, the betting and the slagging you off and whatever? I mean, it's you don't do that when you're at any team. I can't stand that. It's not professional. It's not gentlemanly. It's it's all kinds of wrong, I think. And I think he'd do great at Arsenal, but whatever he does off of it, he's a prick off of it, as far as I'm concerned. But on the pitch, I think it's great. If he does that, if he stayed the rest of the season for us and got us some goals, loads of goals, got us up into the top 10, maybe again, and possibly Europe, I'll take that all day long, and then he can go. Then we'll let him go. I mean, but it might be he might go before that. It's possible, isn't it, in January? So, but 80 mil, if we can get that, I'd love to get all that for him, then we can rebuild our team. You know, we got the chance to do that. So, you know, he probably will go. I've no doubt, man. You know, it probably will happen, but you know, we just got to wait and see, haven't we? He's back in training, so he's actually training. Yeah.
He just can't. He just can't play till, is it end of January or is it February?
He can't play to the start of January, I think.
Oh, start of January. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. Hopefully we do sign him. And yeah, mate, we'll give you 80 mil for the guy. No worries at all. And hopefully you can use that money. You know, you can use that money and you can rebuild your squad. I mean, would you need like a proper replacement for like go and get another striker similar level to Tony? Do you think?
Well, we were trying, mate. We were going for players. Obviously Brennan Johnson was one.
Yeah.
We bid twice for him, and they rejected both. They're both 40 mil. We probably should have gone like 50 mil for him, but we never bid for anything like that for a player in our time. Brentford, we never had that sort of money. But since we have come up and we had obviously got a fairly richish chairman, he's not mega rich, but he's got money. But you know, since we come up and we went for that guy. Who's that one that went to? Obviously, that one that went to Chelsea. That blonde-haired one you nearly bought. The Chelsea one up front. We called him Ukrainian H. I've forgotten his bloody name now. Mudryk, yeah. Yeah, we actually, we bid 50 mil for him. We bid, yeah.
Wow.
And he turned us down. And I thought, oh, fuck you then. I can give him shit, man. Because he's shit. You know, he's nothing, man. And he's gone to Chelsea and done nothing there. So, you know, but I mean, you know, we have got some money. You know, we're not skinflints. We're not poor. I mean, we went for Bakayoko as well. He turned us down.
Oh yeah.
And PSV. You know, it's no good if they don't play.
Is Bakayoko the winner, like the PSV guy?
Yeah, he played against you the other day. Against Arsenal. Yeah, he didn't look much though, to be honest. I'm not bothered about him either, to be honest. But you know, I'd rather have somebody who wants to actually come and play for us, and he didn't want to do that. So,
what about obviously? I remember you signed a good player. He's still there? You know, Aaron Hickey.
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, he's been playing. Yeah, and
he's been good for you guys.
No, I haven't thought much of him lately. I don't think he's been that great. I mean, he's been okay, but you know, he was all right when he first come. But I don't know. He seems to have gone a bit downhill. But and now we have this other guy, Rorsleff, who I don't rate either. Another player, right back. But he's weak and he's not very good, not very strong in the tackle. His passing ain't great, you know. And I think Thomas Frank obviously rates him somehow and thinks he's got something about him, but I've never seen it. So Hickey probably would be better than him, but they ain't really produced it at the moment. So you know.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get into the lineups now. I want to give you. I'll share my screen quickly, and you can give me your Brentford's lineup. What that you want to see Thomas Frank line up with. So, firstly, what formation do you guys usually go with?
Well, it's generally a 5-3, 5-4-1 or something, or 4. Well, we've done 4-3-3 recently.
All right, let's go with classic 4-3-3 then.
Yeah. Yeah,
so who's starting goal?
Well, obviously I wouldn't start him, but he would be there, Flecken. But maybe in this Carabao Cup it'll be Balcom, which I hope it will. He played in the last game. It's BAL.
Yeah.
CO.
Is this him? Balcom.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's him, mate. Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be in goal for you guys.
Yeah, I think he will. Actually. I think he'll play him. It's either going to be Hickey or who's the other guy? Franker, I think. Sometimes we play him, which is Jorgensen, really his name. but they call him Franca. So I would think it may be him or it be Hickey. I don't know yet, but
Is
we got no
is this
Rico
for,
Henry. He's out
is
for the
this
left back.
left back or right back?
Well, the left back we ain't got. He's out now, Henry. So
Right, yeah.
God knows who we're going to put there. Trying to think who he put there the last time. And I know we've got Aya. Maybe he might go there. Aya.
Yeah.
Aya, call him. Yeah.
I just believe his name.
Yeah, it's AJAR, I think. I think he's Aya pronounced, or ER, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not coming up. But.
Let me have a look on
Yeah, it's
Brentford's team.
Christopher Aya, his name, yeah. Christopher Aya.
Oh yeah, Christopher Aya. Yeah. I got him, I think. Right.
Yeah, because I think he's sort of a utility player, so I think he can play anywhere around the back, anywhere around that back part, area. So
Yeah. So you could put him left back, yeah?
Yeah, he'd probably be left back, I would say, because I don't think we got any much other choices there.
It's so weird. He's not even coming up on this website. That is
Yeah,
weird.
man. Yeah, I know, mate. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
No, he's not in the database. All right, man. Right, we
Weird.
have to leave. We should make out he's there. Yeah. So
Um,
ALB left back. The two centre backs.
Well, generally, it's obviously Pinnock and me, but me's been injured lately. I'm not sure he'll be fit. Or Collins is the other one. Yeah, Pinnock and Collins probably.
Collins.
Nathan
Is this
Collins.
from Wolves? You
Nathan.
signed him.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him, mate. Yeah.
Wolves, right. And then your right back.
I would think it probably. Yeah, I would say you probably might go with Hickey then.
Hickey.
Just
Yeah.
put Hickey in there.
There is Aaron Hickey.
Yeah.
All right, now for your midfielders.
Yeah, well, it's obviously going to be. I would think Matthias Jensen will be in the middle.
Jensen. There he is.
Yeah, he might go in Norgard again, or he got Jan out, obviously.
Norgard.
That's it. I mean, that's obviously the first. That's the first one. The first team basically they are. Whether he's going to mix it up with the youngsters as well, but I can't say at the moment. Can't predict that. But obviously, as I say, maybe Jan out there, or Lewis Potter will probably be, or he might be near the front three. Lewis Potter. I'll just put Jan out there, man. Just put Jan out.
Yannick, yeah?
Jan out. It's JANELT. Yeah, man.
Right. Then the front three.
Well, see, I would think Mbomo, but I'm not totally sure. He might rest him. We haven't got many other options. Actually, another one in the midfield you could probably have put is Onyeka. He might go with Onyeka instead in the midfield. Probably switch Jan out with him.
Right, how'd you spell his name?
O.
Yeah.
N.
O-N.
N. J. E-K-A. Sorry, E-K-A. Should be Onyeka.
Onyeka.
Oh, did you put two in? So, yeah. It's only one in, man. Only one in.
And then J.
E-K-A.
Oh, sorry, E. Onyeka.
I think that's how you spell it, but might not be quite right. But it's similar. I think that it might. Oh, it's not coming up on Yeka.
On Yeka. Is it Frank Onyeka?
I think so. Yeah. I think that's his first name.
Frank Onyeka. That's it. There he is, Frank Onyeka.
Oh, you got
Right.
it. Yeah, man.
Then the front three for you.
Yeah, whether he play, I would think he may play in Bomo still. Although he was a bit off foot, he weren't great the other day in Bomo, but I do rate him. I think he's a class player, but yeah, there he is. Yeah, and Sade's out, so he won't be playing. It'll be Lewis Potter, possibly.
Lewis Potter.
I would think.
Lewis Potter. Is he not on the sleever?
Sorry, mate.
Lewis Potter, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Where did you sign him from?
I can't find him either. Shit,
Oh,
man.
this is him, yeah? Lewis
there
Potter.
There he is, yeah.
And then one more position on the attack.
Well, I would think Rissa, or I would like to see him. I think he may give Ola Kigby a go. So, if you put Ola Kigby, if you know that, it's OLA.
Yeah.
KIGBI, I think. I think that's how you spell it, Ola Kigby. No, you can't get up either, man.
Hold on. Let me do it on Google and see if it comes up again. Ola. Right, Ola.
I mean, this spelling might be. I'm not totally sure of the spellings myself sometimes, but especially ones I don't know, because these are strange names, man. I wouldn't know. So,
is it Michael Olakimbi?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it may be him.
Ola Kig. Nah, he's not coming out, man.
Oh,
so
right.
should we put Wizard there?
Yeah, man. Yeah, just put that. He should come up. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a team that you've gone with. Some decent players in there, to be honest. Like Aaron Hickey, I'm a fan of. Jensen. I remember Norgard scored against us a few years ago at the Emirates. Obviously, Mbuemo as well. Wizard. So yeah, of course. There's no Ivan Tony, man. That is a big name that's missing.
Yeah.
But yes, I'll quickly do my Arsenal lineup as well for the guys, Arsenal fans watching in the chat, because we're definitely going to rotate as well. So I'm going to quickly do, and then we're getting some predictions.
You want to be more straightforward than ours, I think. You usually play, but well, you will play the sort of the younger players, wouldn't you? And I think you'll probably
definitely
Nelson and all that, and who else has he got there? Well, you're playing Vieira. He was playing recently, isn't he? So he's actually done all right recently.
Yeah, he has. Goalkeeper, I reckon.
It's got to be Ramsdale.
Because you know last season we played against Brighton, right, in this Carabao Cup, and we got knocked out in the first round, and he played Carl Hein in goal.
Oh right, yeah.
So I reckon he might go Carl Hein for this one.
Actually, didn't they say, they'll probably play Raya against us? Well, I thought, oh, good.
Yeah, that's what everyone's talking about, but...
you can't keep playing him, surely. You've got to give someone else a chance.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, man, so...
Right back,
Raya's top keeper, but you can't keep playing him.
No. I mean,
not
why you can play it? No, especially not this League Cup, So Yeah, I reckon Ben White will be dropped for this game. I think he'll give a rest, and we'll go with Tomiyasu right back.
Yeah.
I reckon 2 centre backs will be. 1 second. Where's all the centre backs they are? I reckon he'll go with. We ain't got much depth in centre backs now because we got rid of Robert Holding. I reckon they will go with.
You still got Holding there. Oh,
no,
what?
he's gone.
You still got Holding? Oh, right. Yeah, I was going to say.
So, yeah, I reckon Jakob Kivior play Saliba will be there as well. Yeah. Left back again. We ain't got many left backs because we got rid of Tierney, man. We sold him to Real Sociedad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shocking
decision.
Play the inverted Zinchenko.
Yeah, exactly, man. Inverted and all that stuff. So, yeah, Zinchenko going there. Into this midfield, we've got a few options. We are stacked with injuries, by the way, man. We've got about 6 players out. So, and they're really good.
Man, you got loads of replacements, surely. Yeah. Oh, we haven't. We ain't got loads in reserve.
Yeah. So Jorginho, we're gonna bring back El Neni. I ain't seen him in ages. So yeah, El Neni will be back in there.
El sideways.
Fabio Vieira. Yeah, sideways and backwards. El Neni will be back in there. And then we go with Fabio Vieira in there as well. And then on the left, he has to start. This man has got to start. This guy's been robbed recently. Smith Rowe, yeah. He'll go on the left.
He came on in that last game, but I know it was only like a couple of minutes or so he had, or 3 minutes. But something.
3 minutes. And then Nelson on the right. Another one who needs to start, in my opinion. And then
you could have Eddie.
Well, the defense is in trouble, and Keller in the middle. Eddie will be up front, man. Eddie up front. So yeah, that's the lineup.
He's in trouble. No, man.
So,
Spurs defence weren't in trouble, was it, when he played?
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. But yeah, that'll most likely be our lineup. He's definitely going to change it around a lot, you know. We've got lots of injuries anyway.
So. Ain't bad, mate, you know. That still ain't bad, you know.
Let's get into the score prediction. You go first, Mr. B. Do you see Brentford cause an upset against Arsenal?
God, man. I wish. If I was going with my heart, I would be going, say, 2-1 Brentford, but I don't know. I've got a feeling it's going to be at least maybe possibly 2-0 Arsenal, but I'd like to say Brentford, mate, but I'll tell you what, I'll go with it, but I don't think it'll happen. I'll go 2-1 Brentford. I'll go with it, but
I'm going to go with an Arsenal win, obviously. We have this thing about going away from home. We always keep clean sheets now away from home, but we never do it at the Emirates now. It's weird. So I reckon we'll keep a clean sheet. I'm going 2-0 away win for Arsenal. It's as simple as that, guys. 2-0 away win. Mr. B, you're going 2-1 to your Brentford.
Yeah, mate. I still want to stick with them. I know. I don't think we will do it because I'm just not as confident now as I was. So, you know, what's happened lately, you know, it's not been good. You know, losing to Everton and everything. No.
Yeah.
Exactly, no confidence.
But yeah, Mr. B, I want to thank you so much for taking your time out.
Yeah,
I know you're enjoying your holiday as well. So I hope you're having a nice holiday in obviously Devon. And just shout out your channel as well and where people can find you, Mr. B.
Yeah, man. Basically, I'm at Mr. B, Hiver Football Chat. That's my channel. Obviously, I've got about 58 subs at the moment, so it's going well, steadily increasing. It's at Mr. B for Life, 182 is the address, and obviously getting a fair amount of content out still at the moment. I had my reaction show earlier to that shit show on Saturday, so I had that out, and you know, obviously try to bring other stuff out, like the history of the bees, trying to get that out at some stage, a video. And obviously going on other people's shows, like yourself there, Josh, and a few of the others. So, you know, and keep, you know, subbing to this guy. He's going well, Josh, true Gooner. You know, keep subbing to him and everything. And let's just onwards and upwards and come on, you bees, and let's see if we can do something in the Carabao Cup.
Cheers, man. All right,
More
guys.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys, everyone. Thanks everyone who tuned in as always, and we'll see you with another video very, very soon. Come on, the Gunners. We're out of here, guys.